1. Accept your imperfection and forgive yourself. Unconditional love means being true to one's self. If you can accept your imperfections, then surely, you can give unconditional love to other people. There is no such thing as a perfect human, and what you are up to is not just being a good person, but receiving love itself. Every child needs full attention, presence, care, affection and appreciation from their parents, not perfection. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. As long as you know how to forgive yourself, you can find a way to correct your mistakes. You can start by changing the way you talk about yourself. When you hear negative thoughts about you, always remind yourself that your goal is not perfection but to love yourself and other people. 2. Just like a muscle, unconditional love also needs workout. Almost everyone is carrying a heavy lift in their life, such as lies, mistakes, pretense and other difficulties. If you will always carry this load in your life, then you will end up fainting and giving up. You need to start building your muscle by showing unconditional love to yourself and everyone around you. You can try to set all those worries away and build your muscle, so that you can fight against the heavy trials of life. Don't let your child see your sufferings, because this will add an extra heavy baggage to your child's experience. 3. Embrace yourself. You know that if you are always connected with your inner fountain of life, it will overflow to your children and you will become a better parent that is more supportive, loving, caring, patient and more joyful. In order to love your children unconditionally, you always need to stay full so that you will never run out or become empty. Once you are stressed out or you are carrying a lot of burdens in your heart, you will never have the chance to give yourself unconditional love. You need to embrace yourself with love and acceptance, because this can also be passed on to your family. 4. Forgive your parents. You should start forgiving your parents, as they are human too. Nobody is perfect and people have their own imperfections. There are times that your parents will also forget about you and you will feel left out and abandoned. You just need to understand that they are not also perfect and they have a different burden to keep. That is why they cannot provide the attention and love you want. 5. Heal your life so that you can heal your soul. According to love experts, the only way out is through your soul. If your heart is wounded, then surely, your soul is also suffering from pains. Some people believe that it is better to get hurt physically because you can easily see the scar and put medicine on it, but when you are hurt inside, it is hard to see how deep the wound is and it takes a long time to heal. If you want to experience unconditional love, then you should start healing your soul first. Be brave enough to face your mistakes and do the right things to make up for your mistakes. If you will continue to keep your burdens inside, then you will just waste your time trying to heal your soul. Once your soul is healed, you can now go on with your life happily and freely. Your anger will only cause you too much pain and sufferings. 6. Accept your loved ones unconditionally. Showing unconditional love is not enough if it is not accepted. You should learn to accept the facts first, so that you can love your child unconditionally. This also means that your child doesn't need to earn or prove something just for you to give them the love they need. Whatever your child comes out to be, you should accept them because you are their parent, and that is not made by choice but God's will. The moment you are born, you will immediately feel this unconditional love from your parents. As a parent, you should never take this for granted, and you have to show your children and your family that kind of love. 7. Show up and lighten up. If you have made mistakes as a parent, then you should join this club. It is not considered as a mistake if it is used for your child's future. There is no need to have a good answer in all of your decisions, and there is no need to fix all situations. All you need to do is to love your child and forget about fears. Your child doesn't need all material things in the world, because all they need is acceptance and complete care. 8. Take high road. Taking the high road means that you are calm, patient and well responding to your child's needs. When you say low road, this is when you are stressed, resentful and exhausted. You're always angry, terrified and you lack patience most of the time. Always stay on the high road so that your child will always look up to you and respect you. You should avoid tantrums because this is what your child will see in you and it can be carried when they grow up and be parents. Being in a high road will give you peace of mind and you will also feel so much love around you. 9. Become a parent of love and not anger. It is very easy to love unconditionally if you know how to set your goals. Being a parent is a lifetime task and responsibility that you should do properly, and part of this is to love your child unconditionally. When you cannot love yourself, how can you love your child unconditionally? Apart from yourself, it is your family that you should share your unconditional love with. You should always show them that you care for them as much as you care for yourself. Anger will not give you the right answers because it will only worsen your problem. Your child will never learn if you are always angry and shouting at them whenever they make mistakes. 10. Practice makes perfect. If you want to learn how to love unconditionally, you should practice every day. You should always try to reach out to your child when things get wrong and try to talk to them if you want them to change. There is no such thing as perfect parents and children. But you can surely give your unconditional love to your family if you want to. You can start your practice every day by simply showing care and affection to your child. Never give up in showing your unconditional love to your family because as a parent, you will always need to try over and over again. Being a family is different from your love life because you also give a different kind of love to each other. These 10 reasons are important to remember so that you will know why people need to have unconditional love. Everyone needs to feel that they are loved unconditionally, and it starts in your family, so you must never stop loving your children so that they will grow up knowing that you love them unconditionally. This way, there will be many people who can give their unconditional love to other persons too. It is not so difficult to give your love to someone, especially if you are born in a family with so much love.